Hey everybody, I wanted to shoot you a quick video today. I get this question a lot, and people ask me what is the difference between lease options and subject to. And I know they're kind of related, but really they're basically worlds apart. And the biggest difference between a lease option and a subject to deal is ownership. When you purchase a property subject to, you are in fact purchasing the property. You get full ownership of the property. Even though you're not qualifying, even though you're not putting your credit at risk, you actually own the property. You typically, the way you structure one of these deals, you're not actually in title. Typically, you're going to use a trust to go into title due to the provisions of the due on sale clause to kind of sidestep the due on sale clause. Now, once you are in title, whether it's in a trust or otherwise, you own that property. When we're talking about a lease option, it is exactly that. A lot of people kind of say lease option like it's one word, and it's really two different things. You've got a lease, and then which is basically a right to occupy or possess a part or all of a property, and then you've got an option, which is the right to buy it. Okay, it's the right to an interest in the property, whereas the lease is an interest in the property. So what are the main difference? You can still have use of the property with a lease option, but you don't have all the full tax benefits, you don't have full ownership, and in my point, from an overly analytical control freak, I don't have full control of the deal. And you can do a lot of really fun stuff with lease options, but one of the important things is if you have a seller who goes out and does something stupid and maybe gets a judgment against themselves or runs into some other credit issues, and they get other creditors seeking restitution against them, they can go to court, get a judgment, and that judgment can attach to any real estate that they own. Now, you may have put a really good deal together, and you may have recorded a position. Typically, you want to record something to cloud the title when you do a lease option, but you can still end up with judgments in line behind you, or possibly even in front of you, if you didn't record. Depending on how you record your transaction. So there's still an element of what if in there with a lease option that you do not have necessarily with the subject to transaction. So that's a little bit of the difference. Again, main difference, ownership versus not ownership. Both situations you do have control of the property. It's just now you still kind of have that seller, or the ability of the seller to do something that might impact the deal in the future. So hope that helps you clear it up, and go out there and buy a house.